Jeszcze nie włączyłem nagrywania, ale już jesteśmy na żywo. Tego czata bym sobie jeszcze włączył.
Dobra, stary, ja wyłączam całkowicie dźwięki z YouTube'a.
Okej.
Na razie jestem tylko ja z oglądających.
Skoczę jeszcze po syna, żeby mi włączył tego czata, bo on tu gdzieś był, ale... Momencik.
Okay, so we have someone here, I guess. Okay. Hi. Can you hear us? If you can hear us, say hi in the chat, please. We have some input latency lags and issues, but we'll hopefully work through them. Cezary, are you watching the live as well? So that's us, to tylko my. Ja oglądam, ty oglądasz. Bo ja oglądam i ty oglądasz, tak? To wychodzi, że 2 na 2. Oh, 3. Okay. Stop playing that. Okay. All right. Now we have someone. Okay. All right. Maybe they don't want to talk. Okay, so we'll wait 2 minutes more and then we can have a little conversation. Yeah. No problem.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna and today I have something special, a special video for you. Usual, I showed you and told you about board games. Recently, I showed you dice test, and it was an unusual video. But today will be something special, because today, in a moment in this video, I will present a table. This table for playing board games. Of course, this table can also be freely used for other purposes, such as work as a dining table, or
Okay,
even
so
a
we have
combination
three people
of
here.
both.
Is that
In
it?
other words, you can eat on one part of the
Okay,
table
stop
and play
playing
on the other part
that
at
video
the
and
same
let's
time.
play ours. Let's talk a little bit. Yeah, okay, so let me stop you here. So this is the story, the origin story of the table creation on your part. But actually, you are a carpenter and you have been doing this for how long right now? 2008. That's right. Okay, so tables are being created for the last 3 years, I think, but you are actually working with wood for, well, a substantially larger chunk of time. All right, continue. Hmm. Yeah, because good lighting is important. Of course, it will not take place or not substitute the main lighting in a room, but it's a great addition. And you can change the colors. You can have it even add, let's say, I'm not sure if it's reacting to music, but we might do that if it's not doing it yet. So that might be cool uh, in the future. But Sojourn isn't the first table that we have worked on, because Sojourn is basically our flagship right now. It's being developed as a all-rounded table that will suit most of your needs, if not all. The tables that were created before all gave us substantial experience, and we took it into the Sojourn table. So let's talk a little bit more about this little beauty of a table. Okay, so of course, as we can see, it is made of beautiful wood. These are whole planks of wood, solid wood. It's not that cheap things that you find your regular tables are made of, or not the IKEA stuff. This is the high level, high quality stuff. It's built in a very robust way. My table is made from the same exact material, but it's a bit older. It's the grandfather of the Sojourn table, and nothing has happened to it as of yet. And it's being placed right now in a gaming club. So it's played daily by people who don't really care much about their tables. So it's getting the worst treatment ever. Um, mhm. And what's important, you don't have to pay anyone to refurbish or refresh your table, because all you need to do is buy the colors yourself, get 2 pieces of cloth and some sanding paper. And I think over a weekend, you can really do it on your own or with a loved one, or like a good father-son bonding activity. And I did it, and it works, and I never put a nail in the wall. So yeah, that's doable. So you don't have to be afraid of working on your table. Okay, let's move on to something else. Let's move on to the RAID uh, table overlays, okay? All right. So, what are the RAID table overlays? Can you give us some background information, please? What's the idea behind those overlays? Mhm. Okay, did you do something with your microphone? Okay, so we can't hear you. All right, so you check your microphone, and you guys tell me when you can hear him, and I will say what he said, because we're on a separate call at the same time, so I can tell you what's happening. Right, so the board, the table overlay RAID, the idea behind this is that if you don't have enough room to have a full size board game table, that is just sitting there, and you have a smaller flat, or maybe you're just using a maybe a situation or a place that you just need to hide something away, this is for you. Okay, so the base idea behind this is that you have a small base for it that is yours, you provide it, which is your kitchen table, your coffee table, or whatever, and we give you the high-end top level overlay, which is also made of proper wood, and also it has the all of the conveniences that a tabletop can provide. Okay, so what does it do? It does the simple stuff. Yeah, it has a place to put your cards on. It has places to put your little chits and tokens in, and you also have places to place your beer, coffee, or whatever you like to drink when you're
Raz?
playing a game. Okay, right, guys, how's the microphone situation? Do you hear him?
Hello? Do you hear me? Just write something.
Okay, because I can hear him because we're on a separate call, but you might not, because I need to figure out what's happening. Going back to the
Arthur
rate overlays.
said I don't hear him too. And now,
Yeah.
Arthur, do you hear me?
Okay. Remember that we have a delay, so he's going to hear this in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let us know if
Yes.
you can hear our guy. Okay. Yes. Good.
Very
Good.
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 Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay. Cesare, continue. What can you tell us more about the board game table overlay? Raid.
About rate, I don't know if you say everything what I said some minutes ago, but it's made in high class oak, so it's beautiful. And it is good option for clubs, for example, high level class too. We make it from solid wood, so this is as hey, as
What do you mean?
strong, yeah, for scratches or something like that.
Resistant. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
resistant.
resistant to scratches.
Yes, as our regular tables. So you can refresh it by using sanding papers and oil. Yeah. What else, Martin? Can you
Yeah, sure.
help me?
Okay, so because this is an overlay, unfortunately, it is not compatible with the add-ons that we have.
Yeah.
Add-ons are made for the Sojourn line and for the Odyssey and the Cost Connoisseur lines, because all of those tables have built-in powder-coated metal bars that act as the magnet attractors, let's say, right?
Mhm.
So we can't really mount a metal bar onto this, because then it transforms this, let's say, not that light, but still portable overlay into a very heavy and uncomfortable thing to have in your house. So with the RAID overlays, you get what you see, and unfortunately, you can't add much to it. Now, let's talk about the neoprene mat a little bit more, because we have, with the RAID tables, we have one option, and that's the neoprene mat. And you can actually store it outside the table, you can store it inside the table, because the pit, that's the game cellar, it has, I think, 2 centimeters. That's right, Sade?
Sorry, because I'm looking for my video because I don't see my video. And I don't hear you. Sorry.
Okay, how deep is the
18
chamber for?
millimeters.
18 millimeters. Okay, so
Millimeters, yeah.
if you snap it in half like a sandwich, basically, then you would have almost 4 centimeters.
Yeah.
So folding a neoprene mat like halfways will not cause any major damage to it. It will not keep that shape. It's going to straighten out normally.
Yes.
So that's a great thing
It's
to actually
comfortable,
have it.
yeah. You needn't roll it. You have it in the fast way. You open the overlay and you have everything perfect.
Okay, how does the overlay stay on the table, on the small table?
We have silicon
Pads.
pads, yes, and that's it. Holders gives us possibility.
Possibility, limitation.
Limitation that if you push overlay, you can't move it from the table. Yeah, so it stay. Holders are perfect solution for stop for stopping overlay on the place.
For keeping. Okay, so this means that there are three actually things keeping the table, the overlay on the table. The first thing is simple. It's a heavy oaken piece of wood, so it's not going to move on its own. Second thing, you have the silicone
Pads.
pads underneath. And the third one is on the edge of the table, you have the cups. And the cups protrude underneath the table. So they form a natural fence, let's say, a natural holding line for the overlay. So even if somebody pushes it, manages to move it, it will stop on the cup holders. So there is really no way you can accidentally bump it off the table. You would have to try really hard. And if somebody does that to your table, do not play games with that person anymore. They'd want it to flip the table. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Gabriel. Those are very nice tables. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. So let's move to the cost connoisseur tables, please. Okay. So, can you introduce the cost connoisseur line? Why did it happen? Why do we have it? What's the biggest difference, and why should you want one?
Only visual, yeah. This is the same table as a Sojourn. There is no difference. Is as strong as Sojourn, and boards. These solid wood boards made of planks are more stable than solid wood. This which we use in Sojourn. And someone can ask, so why we are using solid woods if this is better? There is a difference, visual difference. Maybe you see on this photo, these planks. They are everywhere. And if you like, or if you have furnitures made of solid oak, this table will not fit to your design, interior design as a Sojourn. So, if you are looking for better price, this is a solution.
Okay, so we have a question. I already answered it, but I think you will give the same answer. The mat on the connoisseur board game table, the Milky Way, the space mat, can they buy it? Okay, is it available for purchase from us?
Okay, we can tell that, Martin, yeah?
Yeah.
Because we will open a possibility in maybe 1 or 2 days unblock these mats.
Yeah, sure. So no problem, really.
There
We
will
don't.
be I think 5 or 6 different kind of these mats, not only this Milky Way, but different one too.
Yeah, so I don't think that's an issue. If you find one of those options that you enjoy, just get on with it, get it, and it's going to look beautiful on your table. Okay, so going back to the table itself, right? So it's made of tiny little planks that are connected together in a way that makes them stronger, more robust than the solid wood tables. So why the price difference?
Why the price difference? Because solid wood maybe in different way. Table made of solid wood depend bigger desks, bigger piece of wood, and this is
More expensive.
more expensive, yeah. And boards made of small planks are cheaper for us, and we buy it ready, big boards, yeah. And we make tables from ready boards made of these planks.
Mhm.
So for this is the reason why they are cheaper. All
Yeah.
construction, like I said, is the same. Nothing
So the
changed.
model is basically Sojourn. The project, the design, that's the same table. Okay,
Yeah.
nothing is different about it.
Only boards. These planks boards are a lot of cheaper than
Yeah,
solid wood.
exactly. Because you don't have to look for a beautiful tree to get a lot of small planks and then, attach them together. But you have to look for a wonderful tree if you want to have a solid wood table like Sojourn or the Odyssey. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the main difference here, and that's the main price difference. Because as I would like to really stress this, as these tables are as strong and as well designed as the Sojourn, the price comes because it's way cheaper and way easier to find smaller planks to be attached together than to find beautiful long pieces of wood to create single solid plank
Mhm.
tables. Okay, I hope that leaves you with enough information about the cost connoisseur line. Okay, all right. So let's move on to the Odyssey. Okay,
Mhm.
Cesare,
Odyssey.
Odyssey, come on.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so tell us why Odyssey? What's happening with the Odyssey? It's
Why?
round.
Wow, it's yes, it's round. Why? Because our clients they asks us several times if we can do a round table, and yes, it is very difficult to make such a project. Mm, so that's why the price is higher. But this price, what you see here, depends on that we have a system for lowering playing area. Yeah. So it is this system and this table makes this price. But yesterday I talked with some people on the board game group that they said to me that it would be good idea to use this system. Yes, I will show you. You turn the rim, yeah, and you move playing area. But they told me it's a good idea to rim the table, the frame, or all table, and you can make your move looking for board from your way. You know, Martin, what I'm saying? Not
Yeah, I think so.
yes, not inverse, yes, or normal, and everyone can move the table and see or make better.
Okay, so are we introducing this to Odyssey or not?
Sorry, because I don't hear you. I make something.
You can't hear me. Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay. Can you
Okay.
repeat?
Are we introducing that system to the Odyssey, or we're sticking with the one we have?
No, if for now we stay with that what we have, but
Okay.
it's open. We are open for propositions.
So, guys, this is up to you because Odyssey is just the first route table that we might have. Okay. But we might consider changing it, improving it, changing the functions. So, there is no reason not to look into the future with hope. Yeah. Okay. Pontus has a question. Will there be an option for us that already bought one of your tables to get add-ons only? Okay. I think you can get access to the pledge manager if you what? If you pledge the I think $1 or something like that, because then you'll be able to just go into the pledge manager and then fill your cart with however many add-ons you wish. Okay, so I believe this is possible. I will get back to you. Maybe not you, but I will write this in the update or in the comment section when I double check it with the people at GameFound. But I think it's not an issue. Okay. All right, but I would like to return to the Odyssey. Okay. Right. So the Odyssey is our biggest and roundest table. It has all of the extreme functions built into it. So it has the metal legs from the start. It has an adjustable playing playing area height. It has six
Cup
mini
holders.
ergonomic shelves that go in the table, like are sold as a package deal with that table. So it's not 6,000 euros or 599 for the table, but you get also six ergonomic mini shelves to go with it. And if you have enough space for it, and if you think that this is something for you, because it's really a beautiful piece of work, it's going to be there. It's going to serve you forever. It's going to live longer than you are, probably. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but yeah. and it's
remember
that
we have a tabletop to this table too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is in this price.
Okay, exactly, right? So the tabletop comes included with the price. Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. We're changing things as we go along. Okay, Cesare, don't don't go that far. We'll see if we have it in the price, if we have it outside the price. People will get angry if we have it in the price and they bought it already. Okay. All right. Senor Diaz, I wonder about the storage system in the picture as it sits to the bottom of the large wooden boards. Okay, storage system. Please, can I see the picture of the storage system?
We have it? Not here.
Not here, not here. In just adjourn.
Add-ons?
Yeah, you can go to add-ons and it's the storage system is over there. Okay, so want this over time because table base to bow in the middle when the store the board. How do you strengthen the area to avoid this? Okay, so Cesare, the question is that you have the storage system in the middle. It's heavy, and also you put planks in it, right? You put additional stuff in it.
Yeah.
Go down, 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 down. So won't this change or weaken the bottom of the table over time? How do you prevent this from happening?
Martin, but I don't understand what you ask me.
Okay. So look at the picture, right? You have a very big box under the table and it's screwed to the table.
Yes.
Will the top or the bottom of the table break because something heavy is under it?
No, we prepare this storage to be safety possibility.
As safe as possible.
Yes, and when we put six piece of tops, there is no possibility to something was wrong. Yeah, so It's I don't know if you see that, but we have here plywood, and is very strong, much more stronger than, for example, solid wood. Yes, but here you have furniture, oak furniture, yeah, in the same color as a table, and it is very strong, safety, and there is no possibility to something was wrong.
Okay, but the question is, if you have this heavy box under the table, will the table go down a little bit? Okay, the bottom of the table will maybe start slugging
Okay,
down.
okay. No, the table is very strong. This is not. For example, simple. I don't know if I can say that, but a simple board from IKEA or something like that. This is solid wood. This is plywood. And they are much more stronger materials, and nothing happened. There is no possibility to you know move down the table on about 1 millimeters.
So, as we have it from the mouth of the creator, it's not heavy enough to actually cause any damage even over time. So you can be safe as long as you don't put metal stuff in it, like I don't know, metal bars from your prison cell or something. It will not change its shape. It will not change its position.
Yeah,
What is also
we calculate it. So
Mhm.
if the piece of tops would be much more, you know, um,
heavier.
heavier, it will stay on the place. There is nothing happened.
Mhm. So you can sleep assured. You won't wake up in the morning with a hole in your table because you have the storage system.
Yes.
Will not happen. Okay. All right, but I would like to show you, at least maybe not show you, but point to very important things here. So as you can see, we have, at least in this picture, 5 different pieces of wood placed in the holders in the storage system, and they don't touch each other, so they will not scratch. Additionally, each little shelf for the pieces of wood has this brush system, let's say,
Okay.
of
Felt
tiny
brush. Yeah.
fabric. Yeah,
Hmm.
so it's soft. It's super soft, and it
There will
will
be
not.
no scratches on the
Mhm,
tops.
exactly. So even if you put it in with your all might, okay, it will not scratch the edges. So it's super safe. It will not destroy the tops. It will keep them in tip top, haha, pun included, tip top shape as long as it's there. Okay, so the storage system is something that we have thought about, and it should work forever. Okay, as long as
Last,
you don't
last,
have a
last
cat
thing.
somewhere there.
Last thing
Okay.
is the
Mhm.
distance to the knees. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that's important. True.
Yes, we was trying to make it in dimensions that if you want to sit in
Comfortably.
comfortably, yes, to the table, there is no option to touch the storage by your knees, so
hmm
it's okay.
Okay. Even if you're tall, it's so difficult to reach it because the tables themselves are big. They're
Yes,
very wide. Okay.
if you would lie on the chair, so you touch it, yes, it's normal,
Yeah.
but
So if you're sitting like me, like in a regular posture, then fine. But if you could go like that,
yeah.
see, hi, and then there's a chance, of course. But then you will not see the board. So I wouldn't recommend going that far.
Hmm. And the last thing, the storage wouldn't be good idea with table, for example, 130 on 130. Yes.
40, 140 or 140.
Yes. uh, because pieces of tops are too long, and we have no room. If you would put pieces of tops to the storage, you have no room for your legs to sit.
Okay, good, great. All right, so let's talk about the add-ons. Okay, so we're actually talking about them a little bit right now. Okay, so close this. Go back to the add-ons. Let's explain what everything does from the top. Okay.
Okay, from
In
the
a,
top.
yeah, maybe shorter in shorter sentences than now, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so close this. Go to the top. Let me see what's over there. Okay, engraved logo. Cezary.
Grave logo. Yeah. We can make for you any logo, any picture on the shelves, for example, as you wish. So, if you buy a table and you want your logo, your club, board game club logo, for example, you have to send to us a ready file, and we make it for you.
Okay, show us the picture. Don't scroll away.
Where is it? Add-ons? Yes. Oh, here it is.
Add-ons, yeah, it's an add-ons.
Yeah.
We're
For
talking about
example,
add-ons.
this is one of them. So you see, it's quite deep graving. Yeah.
Okay,
And we have here about 5 centimeters space on high. Yeah.
height. Okay, so
Height.
5 centimeters of height. Okay, so
Height.
the logo can be a little bigger sometimes. Okay, if you want. Of course, you present us with your logo, and we engrave whatever you want. So
Yes, this
it's
is
not a
not my
problem.
logo, but my client from USA. But we can make everything you wish to, and there is possibility to make a logo on the frame, on the shorter side.
Okay, so let's close this one. Let's talk about the tabletops quick.
Okay. Okay, so for me the most important thing is that there is magnets. There are magnets which hold everything on the place. Second thing is resistance on flooding, for example. Yeah, if we eat dinner and for example our kids push glass of cola, there is no possibility to flood our board game under the tops. We make the system that work perfectly. There
Okay,
is
I have a question.
okay.
Sometimes you say 4, 5, or 6 parts of the top. Okay, what's the difference? When 4, when 5, when 6?
Okay, with when you are buying, for example, this model for on 4, we have 4 pieces of tops. Here we have 5, and here in the biggest one 6 elements.
Okay, so it depends on the size of the table. Okay,
Mhm.
can you make 2? If you have the small table, can you have just 2 pieces? Is it possible?
Yes, it is possible, but it's for, in my opinion, this is not a good option for normal family or normal players, because, for example, girls have not enough strength to move one tabletop which has, for example, half meters or more. You know. So
Okay.
this model has tops in this size because they are quite not so heavy, and they are
They are easy to move.
easy to move
Okay, and I want to add
put.
one thing. Each top has its own. Each piece of the top has its own place, and they're marked with letters.
Yes.
So you put them together like little puzzles, and because of that, they stick together and they fit together perfectly. So this anti-flooding system, you can't really mess it up because on the table there's a little letter engraved, so A to A, B to B, C to C, and you can't really mess it up. You have to try to do it, but it's going to keep your game seller dry.
I will
Okay?
say more because if you make some mistake, there is no problem, no, not big problem, but visual problem because we are trying to wood grain drawing will be would be on here, yes, and you when you see when you are looking on the this for example this piece of wood, you will see you know wood grain yeah, you know, Martin.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
this means
when
that
you change
change the
to,
order. Okay, if
yes,
you change the order, the wood patterns here they don't match because
yes,
we try to
they
get
don't match.
them as natural as we can. So that's why, first of all, we have the numbers. I mean, the letter system, so it's easier to put together. But it's also there, so visually it's more appealing. It looks more natural. It looks just nicer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to the next one.
Ergonomic shelves.
Yeah, ergonomic shelves. And we're going to talk about the normal ones and the mini ones.
Okay, ergonomic shelves. It's our new idea. Of course, we make it to our clients since half year, about half year, um, uh, but ergonomic shelf this one are bigger model, and we have two mini ergonomic shelf. And which should we choose? For example, to board games with a lot of elements, this shelf would be a great solution because everything is on right place, not on the playing area, and you can hide here everything, your cards, your discs and mini figures, everything.
Okay, so let me say something more. I'm fat. I'm big. I have a big belly. So if I have a normal board, like a shelf in front of me, I can't reach the table. Okay, that's a problem for me. So this ergonomic one is connected with my shape perfectly, right? So
Yes, here.
on my right or on my left, you have the access to the tokens, to the cards, and I still get to sit next to the table. I don't have to buy a crane or ask somebody to move my pieces because I can do it on my own. Okay, so we get to think about that without a problem. Okay.
Yes, but if you like to sit very close the table, so mini ergonomic shelf will be even better solution. There is not so much space on it that is in a standard ergonomic shelf, but you haven't here this you know, Martin.
The lip, the edge, the
Yeah.
side edge. Yeah.
So yes, so you can move you and sit very close the table.
Okay, so that's why they're ergonomic. That's why they are not really in front of us. They're a little bit to the side. So they get you
Yes.
closer to the table. You get to enjoy the game from up close and personal, not from a meter away because there's a shelf in front of you.
Yes. In
Okay.
the ergonomic shelf, this part is placed in this way that if you like sit very close, a better solution is choose this ergonomic shelf mini.
Okay, so we're gonna skip the regular shelves because they are just regular. They don't do
Yeah.
anything special. Let's talk about the charging systems, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 charging systems available. The first one is the double charger, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Standard
uh,
USB socket for phones, tablets, etc. And it's placed in the middle of the longer side of the table. But if you would like to, we can remove it from here and place, for example, in the shorter side. There is no problem.
and of course, you can have multiple of these. You can have, I think, up to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 6. Okay, if you want, you can
Yeah,
have
of
6
course.
chargers in the same table, so everybody can charge 2 things that they have at once. So it's not an issue. Okay, simple wired double USB charger is, well, the basic option. Okay, let's go to the other ones, please.
Mm-hmm. Induction charger.
Okay, induction charger is something a little bit more complex. Cezary?
Yes. If you don't like to have a standard USB charger because you don't like to see this black
Or black charging spot, yeah?
charging spot, you can choose induction charger. So if you would like to, we can we can for you, we can make for you 1, 2, or for example 6 this kind of chargers, and we make some sign on
Top.
the top of the frame, so you know where you should to put your phone to charge it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cezary, this is QI charging? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, we have to check in the description, to be honest. I am not sure.
I'm not
I know
sure.
Yeah, we'll check and get back to you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Pontus. Sorry. We weren't prepared on the QI question. Our IQ isn't good enough to answer the QI question.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And the last charger that we have is the combo charger.
Yes.
So
You can put cell phone here when it is push on, and charge your phone by induction. But here you have 2 USB standard chargers, so you can use your
cables.
cables,
Regular cables there.
and use your cables and charge your tablets normal way.
Okay, so basically, if you don't want to see anything technological coming out from your table, the QI or the induction charger is for you. If you don't mind having a black little ring on your table, then you can go with this one or with the traditional double USB charger that is available from the very beginning of our campaign. Okay, what's next? Let's go up. I forgot what we have. Okay, chargers, lights.
Where they
RGB and
yeah,
neutral.
standard, cold, natural, and warm light. Okay. Of course, you can buy it to your board game table, and what? You are controlling it by non-touch system in the LED lines placed in the shorter corner, in the corner, in shorter side of the bands. And how it's how it is works. You put your hand near the line, near the LED, and then lights turn on or turn off.
Mhm,
It must be short move. Yes, so we
mhm,
touch on, almost touch and remove our hand. But if you stay with your hand near the LED, they start to increase or decrease the light.
mhm. Okay, I will have a question here. Let's explain the power supply of the whole table, right? So we have the USB charger, we have the lamps, both are connected. Where do the cables go? Where is the power brick? How does that work?
Everything is in the
Frame,
table,
in the
uh,
frame.
under the frame.
Mhm,
So if you look on the table from down, you don't
from the
see
bottom.
it. Everything is in the construction. There is no cables which you can touch or you know, everything is,
You can't touch anything. Everything is safe. Everything is tucked
yes.
away. Nothing is exposed to children. Nothing is exposed to
Oh,
people who are not supposed to touch it.
yeah.
So if you really want to get into the system, you have to take the bottom of the bottom planks, the bottom side planks of the table off. Then you have access. Then you can do things that you want to do.
Add something in yourself, for example, chargers, or repair it after uh, 15 years,
Yeah.
for example.
Okay, Pontus, it was in the leg. The outlet, because you have to deliver the power somehow, right? So the outlet to the whole system is in the leg, is in the one of the legs. Okay, so that's what Pontus is talking about. The cables themselves are in the leg and in the frame. The outlet is in one of the legs at the close to the bottom of it. Okay. One important thing to mention here: we have wooden legs and we have metal legs. Metal legs are the regular ones, the simple ones. Then we have the X ones and the U curved ones. U curved legs do not support cables in them. They don't have space in them. So these tables with the curved U-shaped legs will have the outlet at the bottom. Okay. Okay, at the bottom, from the bottom of the table. So that it changes the place for that. Okay, so
Mhm.
that's something worth to keep in mind. Okay. All right. So going back to LED, I think are we done with the LED? Ah, I know. There's something important.
The
They're not.
nest, Martin, the nest, yeah, is in the leg, very close
Yeah,
the
yeah,
floor.
yeah. We
Yeah.
talked about that.
Ah, okay.
I want to get back to the lights
Mm-hmm.
because normally you would see lights just glued on or connected on straight on to the edge of the table, but this is not the case in our tables. Okay, so in our tables, the lip of the bottom of the top frame goes a little bit over the playing area, maybe like a centimeter or something. So it
Almost
creates
20 millimeters.
almost 2 centimeters. Okay,
Yeah.
then. So it creates this little triangle space for us to mount the LED that it shines not straight towards somebody's eyes, but down to the table. Okay,
In the
so
profiles.
they're in the profiles, they're in the edges here, and they're shining like that, like in the 45 arc. Yeah, 45. No, wait. I don't know my arcs. Going down like this. Okay. And that's directly shining on your cards, on your pieces,
Not on
not
ice.
towards someone's eyes. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's important here. Okay, let's close the LEDs. A broken induction charger replaced with a new one. Okay. Okay, so Cesare, is it easy to remove the induction charger? Okay, if it's like in the table,
Remove?
yeah, replace it. Okay, if it breaks, Okay.
Yes,
And if you
it's
want to
very easy. You must remove plank from down the table,
under the table,
under the table, yeah, and you have space for you to unscratch, yes,
unscrew.
unscrew it,
Mhm.
and remove and place another one, new one.
Okay, so no issue. You just have to remove the bottom plank. And you will
It
know how to do it because it's necessary to remove it when you're connecting the legs at the very beginning of your adventure with our tables. Is that it?
what
I
can I say?
think okay, we're done. Okay, so the next thing we would like to talk about is the small add-ons. Okay, so let's say the single, double wine holder, the rectangle.
This one.
Yeah, these things.
This or this or that. Yes, we have some options for you. For example, the most important for my wife, for example, is this one, because this is for wine glass. It's a holder for wine glass. And why it is so important? Because if you put wine glass to the frame of the
To the
table,
cup holder in the frame.
yes, there is big
Chance.
yes, risk that you touch it, or uh, you know.
Touch it and it topples onto the playing field. Okay. It can
Yes.
fall over very easily.
So,
So the
for that reason, we prepare for you double and single holders for wine glass, and it is safety way.
safe.
Yes, and I think it's very important if you like drinking wine, playing board games.
And of course, you have cup holders in the table already. There's 4, 6, or 8, depending on the size of the table. But if you
Yes.
want to have more, or if you want to have some components in the cup holders, you can get the single or double holders that connect to the outside of the table. So no problem there.
Very
Okay.
often will be a situation that you will not use any shelves or holders, but sometimes you need a little more place for components, and that's why, for example, this small rectangular holder is a good solution. And when you have, for example, one or two for each player, it is enough.
It is enough. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the dice tower a little bit. Basically, it's a very simple dice tower.
Yeah.
It sits on the edge. It goes into the table, right? So it's not connected to the outside metal ring. It just sits in the playing field, and you chuck them dice in the top. They rattle around, and they come out, giving you information that you lost, and you have to lose health usually, because that's what my dice towers do. They just kill me every game I play with dice towers. But maybe they will bring luck to you because you have better choice, better. I don't know how to put it. Better way of applying the dice to the tower, but that's not really me. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about our bigger features. Next two things I would like to talk about are connected to the RAID overlay. Okay, so the first one are the legs, and the second one is the bag. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe back for start. Uh, why the back? Because this overlay isn't very cheap solution for gamers, and if I would have overlay for a trips or something like that, I need a bag to carry it in the simple way. And the second thing, do not scratch my overlay or make a bigger mess on it. For example, trying to put it to my car, and after removing it from the car, I see a lot of you know,
Tiny little scratches and marks.
marks. Yeah.
So
So
there
it.
are two reasons if you want to have the right overlay for getting this shoulder back. First one, it keeps the overlay safe. So even if you're storing it at home and you don't want it to get dirty, dusty, scratched by cats, or had anything happen to it, that's a good way of keeping it at home. But also, if you want to take it with you somewhere, you can, right? Because it fits you, and you can just move it out, and it keeps it safe on the journey. If you're strong enough, you can carry it on your own. If you're not strong enough, use a car, use a friend, be inventive. Okay, let's talk about the legs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so sometimes, for example, you want to go for some days trip, and for example, you have a little table in your room, and there is no way to open the overlay and sit and play. Yes, and you need some legs because you have nothing to put it on it. Yeah. So this idea is from our clients, because they asks us about legs, if there is any option to make overlay with legs, which removing legs. Yes, so you have it, you can buy
Mhm.
it.
And it's also important that there are 6 legs here, so not
Yeah.
4, because this is an overlay. It does bend in the middle, so it has to have support in 3 places on each side. So you're getting 6 legs, 4 on one side and 2 or the other, like front or back. Each side gets left and right gets 3, but front and bottom gets 4 and 2 respectively. So it's stable. They are totally removable. You can store them separately, and even if you want to go somewhere and take them to a club, or if you need to, I don't know, have your main table at home available to someone else, but you still want to play a game, you're able to build yourself, a semi-decent table. So yeah, these are the legs for you. Okay. All right. Next thing that I would like to touch upon are the nice sets. Okay. So let's talk about the Game Master first. Okay. RPG set.
Okay, moment.
But
I'm
not from here pictures, from these pictures, but from the pictures down at the bottom, because they're better. Not here. Go down.
down. I'm trying to
Yeah.
go down.
Add-ons, friend.
Add-ons. Okay.
Okay. Go.
Sorry. Oh, here you. A
No,
game
that's the
master
Battle
screen.
Master. Okay. Go.
Higher.
Okay, here, Game Master, player panel, player oval panel, these things.
I
Above
don't
the
see that.
crankshaft. Oh, go up.
Up.
Okay, stop. Now. Good. Here.
I don't see that. Okay.
Under the bag. Help him. Chat,
Moment.
help him.
Under the bag. Moment.
Yeah.
Because under the bag.
We are sorry. He's controlling the website.
Yes, I saw it. Okay, Martin is place it on our project site, so I don't. I didn't know where it is. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's talk about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fan of RPG, so I think I thought that it would be a great idea in some time to prepare something for RPG maniacs like me, and this is I think this is good moment, this campaign and what we have here, everything is made of solid wood. So you have here gamers pulpits, yeah,
Panels? Yeah.
panels, okay, game panels for gamers. You have here you have here place for some cards, pencil, and
Go down. Move the pictures. It's you can see it down there. Move the pictures.
okay, here you go. Okay, so you have here enough space for everything you need in RPG sessions. Here you have element which you put to metal strings. Uh, it has magnets here, so it is safety to use. You can put your arms on the panel, and nothing happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're quite big actually. So an
Yes.
A4 piece of paper fits nicely. Okay, so a
This is
regular
A4.
character,
Yeah.
yeah, doesn't really have an issue here.
I will show you it here, because you have here a normal table, and you see how big it is on the frame. Yeah. The second thing, of course, is a Dungeon Master screen. And what we have here? We have here place for cards. All this place from side of Dungeon Master. We have magnetic sheets, so you can use magnets, little magnets. Maybe you see that, and place your notes on it. Here is a good solution for tablet and dices, and
Nice.
dice. And here is a place for cards, more cards, and more dice. I will show you that. This is for tablet, and this is for cards and dice.
Mm-hmm. And okay, let's go down a little bit. The panel with the oval one. Okay, so this is the big one, but we also have the oval one. What's the difference here?
No.
Okay, we don't have it. Okay, so never mind.
We listen, Martin. We don't have it here because oval is important when we are playing board games, and you don't want to show your cards to your friend who sit
Okay, I get
left
it.
or right side. You can move it, turn around a little bit. Yes, and your
Mm-hmm.
cards are safety.
Safe.
Safe. Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right. So
we have it somewhere here.
yeah, it's here. It's here. I just mixed it up. It's not in the RPG.
Oh,
It's a regular add-on. Okay.
yes.
So let's close this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about. Do we have it? Is it unlocked? Let me think. All right, it's not really available to buy yet, but we have it presented in the stretch goals, so you can check out the Battle Master conversion set, which is coming out tomorrow. Okay, so please, Battle Master conversion set. It's in the stretch goals.
Yes. Okay, what we have here? We have a little cup holder, which we are using in this situation for dice. We have here place to roll the dice, and here we have shelves for minifigures. And what is important, you can buy your table with a special mat under the tops with chosen by you terrain. For example, green one or space or something like that. Will have four different kind of mats for terrains for you.
Mm-hmm. So basically, the Battle Master conversion set allows you to flip the tabletop, and you have your your, let's say, mat ready. Then you just add your terrain, and you bring in the pre-made armies, put them on the little shelves on the sides, and you're done. And the little dice tray on that looks like a mini table is made in such a way that you can place it anywhere on the battlefield, and it doesn't disrupt the gameplay. It doesn't have to be flat over there, right? So you just place it in a way that's convenient. It can be even on top of the units, so that doesn't really bother anyone, doesn't disrupt the play, and it looks like a cute little table for your hamster if you have one. Okay, also.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's going to be available, and everything in it is going to be available tomorrow. Okay, so
And
it's
we will
unboxing
show you
tomorrow.
then more photos, because we have a little bit more photos of these elements. So
Mm-hmm.
for now we have only that one.
Yeah, we have more. We have
We
more.
have
They will
more.
be available
Mhm.
tomorrow as well. Okay, so let's close this one up. Uh, is there anything else I would like to touch on?
I
Different.
don't
Okay.
know. We spoke about Battle Master conversion, which is closed and unlocked. Yeah. So
Mhm.
maybe we can talk about this one, because it's a very interesting thing. But maybe it will be secret for now.
Which one? What are you talking about?
Polish black bog oak.
Okay. I would like to talk about all the woods actually, because we're gonna have three: ash, American walnut, and the Polish black bog oak.
Yeah.
So if you buy a table here, actually four, because there's also the slatted tables, right? The ones from little boards. So if you buy a table here, you're gonna have the option to choose which material we use to create your table. So ash and oak and the walnut are more or less in the same price range, and they will just change how your table looks. But Polish black bog oak wood is something totally different. Okay, why is it so, Cesare?
Why? Because this is our Polish black gold. Yeah, we talk about it in this way because black oak is very hard to find, and as I saw some materials about it, that black oak is so hard to find like a diamonds, for example. Yeah, but about the black oak, what can I say? This is petrified kind of wood, so petrified, so it's in a small part made like a stone. Yeah, 15% of this structure is stone. So that's why it's very strong, very very
Robust,
uh,
robust. Okay, and it's very
resistant for any
scratches.
scratches, chemical injuries and something like that. It's beautiful too. It has very dark brown, almost black color, and this structure has very specific construction, because we have here some help me, Martin, what is it?
I don't know what you're looking for. Okay, some cracks. What, some
Yes, cracks.
mhm.
We have here a lot of elements that showing us that is very old piece of wood. Old black oak has about 2000 years. It must have this kind of age, because earlier it wouldn't be petrified and wouldn't be black. So it stay under the water without
Access of oxygen.
access to the oxygen, and that's why after 6, 8, 10, 100 years, it starts to look like this one on this photo.
Mm-hmm. And I think you told me that this is certified, right? You have the papers for it?
Yes, yes. We make a special laboratory
Analysis,
analysis, and we have for you. We would have for you
a certification.
certification. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you will get something very beautiful. Very
Mm-hmm.
rare, for example, yeah. And I when if I I'm good thing, I didn't see any board game table made of black oak. So
Yes.
if you want to have something special, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
If you like
And
this kind of design, yes, because you that this is important, that it is a table made of very old piece of wood.
yeah, petrified wood, like the Flintstones. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking, not the Flintstones. But it's still something that is extremely rare to see. That you might say you have a stone table and a wooden table at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have an option to upgrade the material that you have your table will be made out of, and black oak will have a price bump up if you compare it to oak or the other materials. I can't share that with you exactly what the price will be, but you will find out. I think tomorrow, because it's day 12. Yes, so it's gonna be unlocked tomorrow. You're gonna see the differences coming up. All right, so
Black oak is 10 times
stronger,
more expensive than
more expensive.
normal oak.
Okay, there we go.
If I
So
have a
I'm
right.
sorry, it will not be cheaper than it is. Okay, right. Let's close the wood and let's talk about. I think we're gonna go to one of the last things we would like to talk about, and this is the crankshaft system. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Maybe I will show you the film we have here. Oh. We have a table with a moving playing area. You can move it by crank system up and down. And when you want to play a board game, not in the depression, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But you like to play the game when the playing field is in the same position like a frame of the table. So you can manipulate of the playing area and play as you wish, like you see
And
on this film.
and it can go down how much? 7 centimeters?
7 centimeters, yes, you can move it up and down. And crank system, crank well, yeah, is removable. Yes, so after moving, you can remove the well and
Remove the wheel, not the well.
yes, sorry.
All right, so the system allows you to adjust the depth of the cellar, which if you're playing a miniatures game, you maybe want to have it deeper. If you're playing a Euro, you maybe want to have it higher, so it's easier to access the chits and tokens. In addition to that, the system itself makes the table a bit bigger, right? Because normally the sideboard is, can't remember right now how big, but because we have the system, it adds 7 centimeters to the thickness of
For
the
example,
table itself.
150 on 990
Yeah. Okay.
playing
So
area.
that's the size, but I'm talking about the depth. How deep can it go?
Okay.
Right. So that changes because we have to accommodate two things. We have to have the 7 centimeters of the adjustable playing field depth, and we also have to have the system under that.
Yes.
So, mhm.
It's 6 centimeters, if I could remember.
Okay. So 6 centimeters on top of what you normally 6 plus 7, so that's 13 centimeters. Okay, altogether, plus probably some more for the wood and such. Okay, so you can add this to any table, basically. Any table. Can the small tables have this as well?
Yes, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. So any table, you cannot have it with a RAID overlay because no. Odyssey has it. It's built into the Odyssey. You don't have to add it there.
But
And the
this is a
difference
different system, yeah?
here you have a crank, right? So you attach something to the outside of the table, you spin it a few times, and it goes up and down. The Odyssey, you spin the side of the table, the rim, okay, and it then the playing field goes up or down. So the idea is the same. The technology is a little different, but if you're gonna get the Odyssey, so remember, you're gonna have a beautiful table. You're gonna have a cog system which is built in. You're gonna have 6 mini ergo shelves that come with it, and maybe a beautiful top. We will talk about if it's included or not. So, I think this is everything we wanted to talk about, or actually, I don't have any other ideas. But Cesare, do you want to add anything?
We are meet here because we want to answer your question and talk about it. So maybe someone has any questions to us. You can talk to us now and freely. We are glad to answer you. So maybe we can
So I
give
can
you
maybe
time.
I will wait for some questions if they're gonna pop up, but I'm just gonna babble for a bit on my own. The
Okay, so
tables.
sorry, Martin. After we finish, there will be a possibility to answer on your questions after the film. Yes, because it stay on the YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So you can write to us and we will answer.
Yeah, of course. And you can also write questions in the comments normally, like you do.
Yeah.
Uh, People ask me how do you put the table together, right? So it comes to you in at least two parts. Okay, so the first major part is the frame and the well of the table itself, and the second
Legs.
part are the legs. If you want to attach it together, and you should, because it makes a table, so you have to take off 4 planks from the bottom of the table, then insert the legs in appropriate places, and then add probably like 2 screws to each leg, and then reattach the 4 planks you've removed earlier. It's a 2-man job. It takes maximum 30 minutes, and it's really, really easy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, will there be any other colors for the cup holders? Yes, we're going to have silver and gold cup holders. And where can we have some large pictures of the different playmat colors? Sure, I can upload them maybe tomorrow or even today. We'll see. Okay, we have 5 colors right now. Cesare, can you show us the colors, please?
I don't know. I will try.
Okay, go down, go down.
Down.
Okay, look left, look left. Colors of oak, wood, cup holders, and so on.
Yeah.
How is the laptop shelf attached to the table? Okay, so Arthur, have you seen the RPG system? Okay, it has this C clamp that has like so the bottom attaches into the normal connector, the normal magnetic strip, okay, with magnets, and then it goes around the table, and the main shelf is on top of that table, right? So it's like a C clamp connecting it to the table. It's super safe, okay, and it's very, very resistant, okay. Okay, Cesare, colors of not cups, but
Mats.
mats. Yeah.
Yes, but we have only this picture. We haven't with Milky Way and other.
Yeah, so we only
more.
have 5 right now, unfortunately,
And
showing here.
we would have not only neoprene mats, play mats, but cloth, too,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in some colors, 5
So
nice colors.
so we're gonna add that those pictures for you
So there
tomorrow
is
or the day
a
after.
lot of stuff to add. So be with us and wait for another updates. And we soon show you a lot of different kind of colors and add-ons.
Okay, Arthur, are you happy with my answer, or should I show you a picture or something? Because I'm not sure if you got it, because I was explaining with my hands, not with the pictures. Okay, so tell us that. But before Arthur has a chance to answer, I would encourage you, if you're watching then and if you're still on the edge, if you want to back or not, I would urge you to back, because right now we're very close to being funded. Tables are going to ship to you quite quickly, because we're thinking it's going to be done within a year, even probably shorter than that. And if we get funded, then the colors happen, the stretch goals happen, and the new stuff comes in. So we're showing you so many things right now, because we're trying to get this thing to present as well as we can. But the stretch goals can't happen yet because we're not funded. So that's a catch. What was the number? 82 or catch 24 or something like that. Yeah. So I would really, really ask you, if you are thinking about pledging to the project, if you're thinking about getting one of our tables, do it before we finish, before we can, so we can actually introduce a few of the basic stretch goals, at least, so everyone can get something more to choose from, some alternative options, and could enjoy their tables sooner. Okay.
Okay, one thing more, Martin. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
look at this our site. Martin put today better photos of colors of wood, so you can see that by your own. We have here Old English, Invisible, and of course Pure, which is more orange, yeah, than Invisible. And the another thing we didn't spoke is shipping. We prepare
Yeah.
for you a map that shows more specific how it looks like to the different kind of countries. And I hope it is for you good solution that we have earlier here, and we are planning to make this map for all over the world
Mm-hmm.
too
So
tomorrow.
if you don't see your country here, or if you want to know the estimated number, let me know in the comments. I look at them all day, basically, and I reply within a few hours, if not sooner. Okay, so you'll get your answer quite quickly. All right, any other questions? Because slowly we have been talking for an hour and a half. I hope you enjoyed it. We have been trying to entertain you, present our tables, the add-ons, the solutions, the options we have. So shipping for only add-ons. Yeah, so we're gonna have to talk about that in a different way. I'm sure it's gonna be the lower number. Okay, it's gonna be something like an overlay, maybe even cheaper. Okay, but we're gonna have to figure out that one out. Okay? Nobody asked us before. We don't have a ready answer for you, so you're gonna have to ask us in the comments, and I'll get back to you when we figure out what to do with that.
But I
Okay?
think it would be something like overlays.
Yeah, something like that.
So maybe, sorry, I will show you prices for shipping overlays here. And we have a lot cheaper prices for shipping them. So add-ons would be, I think, in very similar prices because there are in a standard maximum
Weight
weight.
and size.
Yes, so I think for now it's good to check this this table.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think this is everything. So thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
to
for
us. If you have
asking
backed
us.
our tables in our campaign, thank you so much. If you're on the fence, please do it. That would help us. That would mean the world to us. And if you do have any more questions, feel free to ask. We will answer them as soon as we read them, basically. Okay, Cezary?
Thank you very much um, for your obecność.
Presence.
Presence. Sorry, I'm very tired now. For your presence, for asking us, and uh, I hope we made it, and we will can prepare a lot of more stuff to your board game tables for you in the future.
All right, so thank you so much. Cezary, you can finish the stream, and I will see you guys in the comments later. Okay,
Bye.
bye bye.